Hi everybody, this is Jared from This and That. This is our debut vlog. It'll just be me today. I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day. I hope you got the chance to spend it with your mother. If you don't have a mother, maybe you spend it with a grandma. Appreciate your elders. If not, not a grandma or a mother, maybe spend the time with your loved ones, kids, whatever. But I am heading to the store because we're gonna make some Mother's Day chili. And it's not your average chili. It is not spicy chili because we have people in the family with some acid reflux. But you can add what you want to it, and this ain't gonna be that overnight 3-day chili where you have to soak the beans, etc., etc., etc. It's going to be a quick express chili. You can add what you want, but this is how I make it, and I hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe to our channel. We are trying to get to 50 subs. We get to 50 subs, Jamie will put on our makeup all wrong just for you guys. Yeah, my daughter approves, and she's with us. You can cover your face. Okay, so we are in the store, so the very first thing you always want to do is grab 1 or 2 or 3 of these wipes. Pick out your cart. Always wipe down the handles all the time. Call me germophobic, call me Howie Mandel, I don't care. You wipe these down, especially this, because you don't know where people's butts been, right? You're gonna need some chips. Two bell peppers. 2 red bell peppers. A stalk of celery. 2 trays of baby Bella mushrooms. Hey! 1 red onion. You'll need 2 large cans of stewed tomatoes. Don't smash the mushrooms. 1 can of tomato paste. A package of taco seasoning mix. 1 stalk of green onions to garnish. 1 box of diapers for your whiny teenager. 2 cans of chili beans. 1 can of kidney beans. 1 can of black beans. 1 package of chili seasoning mix. 1 package of lotion. I'm kidding. Shredded cheese. And finally, 1 tub of sour cream. We didn't include the meat because we have the meat at home, but we usually get 1 to 2 pounds of ground hamburger, or combine it with 1 pound of hamburger with a kielbasa, but it's up to you. Welcome everybody to the first edition of Cooking with Jared on This and That. I'm not a professional chef, these are just some recipes that I know. As you saw in the earlier clip, I was shopping at the store for these ingredients. So we're making chili today, and it's not necessarily going to be the spicy kind of chili. So we got our 3 stalks of celery, to these red bell peppers, green bell peppers, 2 packages of baby Bella mushrooms. You're going to want to take about 3 or 4 of the giant ones out of there and just chop them up really fine when you add it to the chili, because it'll make it flavorful. Then you got yourself 1 big red onion. Then you got your beans. And this is one of the big secrets to making your chili nice and thick is tomato paste. And you got your big 2 cans of stewed tomatoes. And before you add in all the beans, etc, you're going to want to chop these up, chop all that up, and fry it in either extra virgin olive oil, or if you want something with a little higher melting point, or maybe something to accent it, we got some coconut oil, but only use 1 tablespoon of it at a time. So sugar to it. So let's get it started. We're gonna fry up some hamburger. We got 2 seasoning packets. We got 1 taco seasoning packet for the hamburger, and we got 1 chili mild seasoning packet for the chili. So it's not going to be completely spice free, but it's going to have a little bit, tiny bit of a kick, and it's not going to kick your butt at all. So let's get to the hamburger. So we got 1 pound of hamburger today, and we're going to feed about 5 people. And we're going to add a little spice to it. We're going to use a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, good old salt, good old pepper. But you can use any kind of spices that you want. It's all in preference. And then when the hamburger is just about done, we're going to add a little bit water and the whole package of taco seasoning. So this is where it's gonna get interesting. So add a little bit of onion powder, add a little bit of garlic powder, salt, a little bit of pepper, Okay, now take the other side, salt it up some, pepper it up some, add a little bit of your Four Brothers garlic powder. By the way, we are not sponsored by Four Brothers. And since we're not chopping up an onion, we're gonna add a little more of that onion powder to the other side. Then you want to find a cover for it and let it cook on a medium heat for a little while. Okay everybody, I'm back and I'm wearing my glasses. I know I look like a nerd a little bit, but I'm gonna have to need precise vision to cut up these vegetables, or else, you know, I won't be able to produce. You start out with a pot like this. That's how much you're going to make today to feed a family of 5. Today we're going to use the coconut oil because it has a higher melting point. And some are like, ew. But don't knock it until you try it. Don't knock it until you try it. Not much of it at all. Ugh. Well, I'm saying, ew. Oh, my finger. Just maybe 1 teaspoon. About this much. And you'll definitely taste it in chili. It's a nice accent to it. don't know if you can see it, but that's how much coconut oil that you need. Okay, so we're gonna start with the celery. So this is what I like to do for my celery. You can try this little tip. It may work for you, it may not work for you. I line them up like this. So, and then I just give it a nice... I'm not a professional chef. These are just stuff that, you know, some tips and tricks that I do. And it's okay to put it in there with the coconut oil because it'll all melt. What you want to do is you're going to be sauteing all this. So, okay, so with these peppers, there's no correct, well, everybody has their own system to slice their peppers, but I was watching Gordon Ramsay and he taught me how to do it this way. So slice off the top. Oh, well, that didn't turn out expected. Slice down the bottom. We'll use the bottom, or we won't use the top. And cut out the seeds. Make sure you don't ingest the seeds or else you'll be growing a pepper garden in your stomach. And about 3-4 months later, you don't want that unexpected result. By the way, don't believe it. I love red bell peppers because it provides a sweet, earthy taste. Okay, now we gotta use the bottom, of course. Other red pepper, I'll just demonstrate real quick. But right here, about the top half of the pepper, you just slice down like that. And I did it again. But typically, you just slice it down. Then slice the bottom off. We use like that. And you do the same thing for the same you do the same thing for the other pepper that I just showed you, but I gotta go to the hamburger now. Okay, so the hamburger is almost pretty much done. Don't worry about cooking it 100% because the rest will cook in the chili. A taco seasoning mix. Shout out to Taco Bell. Your food is terrible. And you gotta add a little water to it. We're gonna add about a ½ cup of water to it. Here we go. Welcome back from the chopping, folks. This is the end result of all the fresh vegetables that we're going to saute for at least 15 to 20 minutes, covered and uncovered. It looks like a lot now, and this looks like a whole meal, but trust me, you put a little oil on top. I'm going to use olive oil. Just a dash. It'll be ready for the rest of it, so alright. Okay, a little bit into it. Check on your fried goods. And the reason why I add mushrooms in here, because it's a good meat substitute. If any of you vegetarians, Jamie, out there are looking for a good chili without just the beans, add mushrooms. Okay, so now our vegetables have reduced, and this is what you add in there to make everything complete. So we start out with a can of black beans drained, a can of kidney beans drained, 3 cans of chili beans, 2 large cans of stewed tomatoes. These are 28-ounce cans each. Tomato paste, that's what makes it thick. You top it off with your hamburger that we just cooked earlier, and now you see our vegetables are all reduced. Okay, so we're back. We're going to let's start building our chili. So what we're going to do is 1 can of the stewed tomatoes, 1 can of the chili beans, 2nd can of the stewed tomatoes, 1 can of the chili beans. Then we add these 2, then we add this, and we add this on top, and then we add this lastly, along with the meat. So we get a nice good balance. You want to evenly put it there, and you want to put the chili beans on top. 2nd can, put it more to the right. I know it looks full, but trust me, it all cooks down. The reason why I have these black beans and kidney beans drained, because I don't necessarily, personally don't care for the juices in them. It kind of just takes away from the flavor, but if you like it, then go ahead. But it just adds more liquids that you don't want. Then we add our meat. Uh-oh, I think we made a little too much. I think this pot might not hold it. Oh no, oh no. I made too much. My cup runneth over. Add a little bit of the tomato paste. About that much. About half a can. This is why we have sugar. To take away the acidity from the tomatoes. A good heaping tablespoon, but I just kind of sprinkle it wherever I may please. Top it off with our chili seasoning mix. Just put it in the center. That's about it. I thank you for tuning in, and I'll show you the final product. Anyways, I forgot to add that you let this all cook down for about an hour, and let the vegetables and the rest of it all just gel together. So give it about an hour. Take a piece of celery out, and if it's still tough, you know, it's not done, give it about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and yeah. So salt and pepper to taste, whatever you like on top of it. So give it about an hour and check on it, and we will be right back. Okay, now we have the final product after we've been cooking it and letting it sit for another half hour after that so it can thicken. Nice. Dish some out here one-handed. See all that nice? Yep. There we go. And serve it with a little chips. Chips on the side, they're always good to dip. And we got some green onions. Throw a little on the top. Little cheese. That's always good too. And top it off with a little bit sour cream. And there you have it. I'll get a good close up of this. Some this and that express chili. It only takes an hour and a half to make, and some patience and some time and some prep. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, third cousins, uncle, sister. Tell everybody. We got the 50 subs challenge, and we're streaming twice a week, so take care.